Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get just about set to go. And on the hill, Big Daddy Ace. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
And the next pitch is way outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And here it comes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swing and a miss. And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is down low. Got it by him for the K.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The 0-2. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Top of the second, here's Nolan Gorman. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Not even close there. Going to count 1 and 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one catches the zone, and it's 1 and 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the right, and foul ball. Swings and misses. And the count is 1 and 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And down in order go the Cardinals. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. Fought off foul. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Reese McGuire. That's in there. It's 0-1. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Hunter Goodman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Slider for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Caught and missed, struck him out, and there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man. Foul ball there. The Nationals up by a run here on opening day. On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that is the inning. The Cards leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the 4th, and now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side, finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Kicks and deals. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second. How about that double play?
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
And now, Nolan Gorman. Pitch misses. 1-0. Gorman goes 6'1", 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Two down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a... Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Reese McGuire, and fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball popped up. Goal under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Goodman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now
on the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar, 1 for 2. And that's outside. Ball 1. Just missed. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Make it 6 shutout innings. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Wow, nice play. Rolls from his knees, and they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Gorman up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. The other way. Pulls up on it. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Arenado in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Caught him looking for the K. But they're able to even it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Ready to go now. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. That's ripped to right down the line. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And it's second. Fought off foul. That one not close. And it's 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Head grabs it on the run. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 2 for 10 in the series.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Pitch misses. 1-1. Julien, the runner at second with one away. Good eye right there. Ace. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
3-1.
And he deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
One down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play.
Top of the second, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the next Twin up to hit. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out. Twins retired in short. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Twins, Samuel Basallo. And a pitch. Strike 1.
No ball, no strike.
That's in there. 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now a chance for Edouard Julien. Just missed. The Twins trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0. Backed off the plate that time. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Number 70 stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The Twins down by a pair here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take... And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
It throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout. Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rodriguez in the box, lays off for ball one. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And the right-hander deals. Goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with two strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position.
Makes the play, and it's out number three. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the first baseman, Samuel Basallo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Basallo, 22 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Headed down the line. Sizing this one up. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Smith. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Julian now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Two down, nobody on, and that's outside. Now 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield, and he can't make the play. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with two gone. So two down. Here's the left fielder. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this.
That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. In comes the run from second. We are tied at two. And that's a double. Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And it's 1-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Right through there for a strike. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game. And we're at the top of the fifth. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And down on strikes he goes. And one gone.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
One down, base is empty. Fastball in for a strike, and the count even at one. And another ball. 2-1 now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike one. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. Clifford settles under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. There's a strike at the knees. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Clifford makes the catch, inning over. So back in Washington, D.C. Now it's going to be Samuel Basallo. First pitch just misses. And there's a ball. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, DJ Hurts.
The final run score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals. 3 runs.
Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field. Bottom of the first. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. The wind of the pitch. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jeff McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Lot under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for them. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that's in for a strike. Ace, a 6'5" righty, just 21 years old, and he was born in Germany. And another ball. In the air out to center. Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Stone Garrett stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Just missed. Fought off foul. Two outs. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Drew Gilbert. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3 balls and a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. His second of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Little chopper rolls foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Right through there for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Down the left field line, took the extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Camargo leads off second with nobody out. To the right side. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Butler sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 2. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count. Two out, space is empty. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one's gone.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach. Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Garrett in the box now. No balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. And there's a ball. Bounce to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. And that extends the inning. Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. And a good eye there. Rip to third. In plenty of time to first. What a play. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Yair Camargo.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2000.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And first offering is fouled off. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And there's a base hit to the left.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
McNeil, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Kicks and fires. On the ground to first, could be two. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And a pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 2 outs. Caught him looking for the K. Mets leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in Queens, well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. That one missed.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled on to first. 2 up, 2 down. Stone Garrett up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. That's in there. It's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.